First and foremost, I like to address the fact that I did not comb my hair today, and I do not care. But on a serious note, I am making a video today, and I am talking about Nike. No, I'm not talking about Nike sneakers. I am talking about Nike, the company. Lately, I want to say the past 2 days, it might just be one day actually, but Nike released an ad with Colin Kaepernick on it, okay? This, shout out to Nike for taking a stand. A lot of people are very upset. And okay, cool, it's a very touchy subject, I understand. A lot of people have different views on things. Let's fact check real quick. Colin never said he hates veterans, never said he hates America, never said he hates flag. Boom, glad we got that covered. Whether you agree with his boycott or not, let's just keep in mind that the First Amendment is a freedom of speech. If Charleston was protected by the freedom of speech, why isn't Colin? Some argue it's because it's a workplace and things like that. Cool. But anyway, so everyone's upset about it. Not everyone. A lot of people are upset about it. I just want to comment on a couple things that I've seen. Why are you burning your sneakers? Why are you cutting up your socks? Why? Nike already has your money. You burning your stuff isn't doing anything to Nike at all. Now you have no shoes. Now you barely have clothes. And all for what? For a video? And also, why not just donate the clothes if you're against it so much? That's a better idea, in my opinion, than burning clothes. I personally wouldn't burn any clothes. If I don't like something anymore, I just donate. And that's just me. But I guess people are different. And you're right, you're entitled to your own opinion. If you're mad, you can be mad. That's fine. But also, why burn clothes? I personally don't understand it. I think it's kind of silly to do it because Nike has your money. I'm just going to say that again because I don't think people understand that. They have your money. It's not like when you burn the clothes, Nike gets their money back. But, okay. Also, people are saying, I'm leaving Nike. I'm sticking with my Converse. Sneakerheads. Who owns Converse? Nike. Now Nike has your money and you have flat feet. That's all I'm saying. Also, there's this argument that Nike doesn't really care. And I had this, not really argument, my coworker asked me in the Foot Locker group chat that we have. And he asked me if I honestly believe that Nike cares about this. Or if they're looking just for, profit. I argue that so far, I don't see profit from this ad. I know a lot of minorities are going to support, but I believe that they did lose, because I know a lot of people are still going to buy Nike even though they said they didn't. Just like a lot of people were going to leave to Canada when Trump was elected, and they're still here. But I honestly think that Nike did it, and they basically put their foot down. They sided with one side. They weren't wishy-washy about it, how a lot of big companies do it. Nike could have easily just been like, I want no parts. I do not want to get into this because it is a very heated. It gets really heated, and it's something that you can't really be in between about. But it's something that you can, as a big company, you can just completely ignore and not address. But Nike decided to give this man a job when the NFL shunned him. and basically supported him. I honestly think that Nike did it because they believe in Colin and they side with his point of view because, okay, let's address a couple things. Nike has an equality line, comes out in June, which is Pride Month. So they make profit, but they also represent. I think this line is a lot about profiting, but they still get representation. And that's a lot more than what other companies give the LGBTQ community. Correct. Then they made a line for hijabs. If you guys don't know, hijabs is a head covering for Muslim women. Again, something that Nike didn't have to do. A lot of people, it's not a secret, a lot of people in America think Muslims are terrorists. Not everyone, but that is the horrible stereotype that comes out of people's mouths. Nike decided to make hijabs. They're profiting, but yet it still shows somehow Nike supports Muslim women. Nike supports the gay community, the LGBT community. It's representation, and that's a lot more than what other companies have done. When Kanye West said slavery is a choice, what did Adidas do? Adidas CEO, if I remember correctly, only said he is a great creator, and that's all I'm going to say. Never addressed the statement. So Nike could have easily been a lot like Adidas, not made any statements about Colin Kaepernick, and not have signed him for the job. But yet Nike made a stand and stuck with it. And also, another point to prove what I'm saying, Serena Williams got a lot of slander for, I believe it was like a one piece that she was wearing. And they were saying that it wasn't appropriate for the game or something like that. And the next game that she had, she wore a tutu. And Nike supported it. For what reason? No reason at all. But the only reason was to support her. And that's it. And I believe that lately Nike has been making more statements about such events. And I give props to Nike. Shout out to them for, instead of being wishy-washy like Adidas CEO, they actually took a stand regardless of what clientele they were going to lose. I mean, at the end of the day, they're a multi-millionaire, billionaire company. They're not going to lose a lot of people. And if you ever worked a Foot Locker or just seen, people, a lot of the times it is Hispanic kids and it is Black kids that are wearing Nike and Jordan. I'm not saying all, but I'm saying it's a good amount. So Nike knows exactly who their customers are, and they basically stood by their customers. So I really don't think that Nike did the wrong thing. Shout out to Nike. And shout out to Colin.